Hi, I'm Gabriella Mendelson. We are now on day 5 of our journey of nurturing our souls. We have so far, as of yesterday, made a safe space for our healing doll and transitional object, which we made the day before. We've made a Basutu blanket, which represents so much and so much depth. We've also had an introduction to what all of these objects mean. But now, on day 5, we need to really look at who we are. Who is this person that we are putting in the safe space that our healing doll is representing? How can we nurture our soul unless we understand our soul and we understand ourselves in relation to the world? We really need to understand who we are in order for us to be able to nurture and give ourselves what we need. That is why I really love Jung and Myers-Briggs personality test, which gives you a very detailed but also very summarized nutshell of who you are, your different personality traits, and what you might need to nurture your own soul. As a therapist and as a person, I rely on this test to help me get a better understanding of my clients and even of my friends. Understanding personalities broken down into such simple categories really helps you understand what a person needs in order to feel healed, nurtured, and actualized. I personally really connect to doing this personality test and have used what it's shown me to understand different aspects of myself and what I need in order to function best in the world. So let's do a quick breakdown of what this personality test is. It breaks you down into a combination of different categories. The first being, are you either introverted or extroverted? What I also find really helpful is it gives you a percentage of introversion or extroversion. So no one is one full either introvert or extrovert. We all have a percentage of both. Introvert means that you need to be by yourself to recharge your batteries. It doesn't mean that you're not outgoing, that you're not social, that you're not friendly. It simply means when you are tired, you need to recuperate by yourself. Whereas extrovert is the opposite. It doesn't mean that you don't enjoy reading by yourself, doing some things by yourself, but it means that when you're feeling tired or down, you reach out to a friend. You need to go to a party to liven up and to be with other people. So the first category helps you decide, are you introvert or extrovert? And how much percentage introvert or extrovert you are. Once you've established this, you are one step closer to nurturing your soul, to taking that pressure off of yourself of, I need to go to this party because it's the right thing to do. Whereas if you know that you are feeling down and you're an introvert, you know that what would be best for you is to recharge your batteries by yourself at home. The next one is intuition or observing. That means, do you engage with the world using your gut feeling, your instinct, or do you engage with the world with what you see in front of you, what you can observe, what you can measure? Understanding this also helps you to understand what you need in order to feel safe and comfortable to make decisions in life. Can you make a decision with no information, just using your gut feeling? Or will you feel more comfortable with information laid out clearly in front of you so you can make an intellectual and informed decision with observable facts? The next one is feeling or thinking. Do you engage with the world with your emotions, or do you engage with the world with your brain, with your intellect? Again, understanding the small aspect of yourself, whether you are driven by your feelings and emotions or whether you are driven by your thoughts, will help you to give yourself direction in what you may need in order for the world to feel like a safe space for you. Put yourself in a position, if you're a feeling person, to feel, to express your emotions, to tap into your emotions. Don't suppress them. Allow them to be released. If you're a thinking person, Tap into the thinking aspect of your personality. Use this to your advantage. And lastly, in the category, are you judging or prospecting or perceiving? The P could be either. So judging means, for example, if you're going on holiday, you want to make an itinerary before you go on holiday. You want to get the facts. You want to do the research. Perceiving means you want to arrive at a new place, get your bearings, and then decide how you want to do your schedule. You want to perceive your environment before engaging in anything, before making any decision. Judging means you want to do a little bit more research on your environment before getting there and getting a sense of the place and making a decision. Understanding all of these factors about yourself, about your partner, about your friend, about anyone close in your life can help nurture these relationships with both yourself and those around you. Lastly, in this personality test, it says if you're turbulent or assertive. So turbulent refers to if you're more of a ruminating person. Do you get caught up in the past in order to drive your decisions going forward? Do you ruminate in past mistakes? Or are you assertive, which means you have quite an idealistic picture of the future that you're always trying to attain? Again, using all these different aspects of one's personality to understand oneself and those around us will not only help us nurture and heal our soul, but will give us more direction in life and healthier relationships with ourselves and those around us. Now, for our activity, we are going to do a very simple self-portrait. I'm even drawing a little gingerbread man. Doesn't need to be fancy, doesn't need to be artistic and creative, but simply draw yourself a little gingerbread man or a face or anything. And we're going to slowly go through what each of these different aspects of your personality mean to you. So take a few moments and fill somewhere in your little man, your little self-portrait. Are you introverted or extroverted? What is each of those elements represented by? What color would extroverted look like? What color would introverted look like? What shapes? It can be abstract, it can be realistic. Just identify with which one of those you are. Next, you're going to fill in intuitive or observant. Again, tap into what color is that? What does that look like for you? Are there any shapes, forms, or symbols that would represent intuition or observing? Next, we're going to do thinking or feeling. Again, thinking could be represented in the head, put some emphasis in the head. Feeling could be represented in the heart. Tap into the colors, the shapes, the symbols. And lastly, let's tap into judging or perceiving. Again, what could represent either of these factors? Where in the body are you going to place them? Shapes, forms, symbols. Engage with those different aspects of which element of the personality you most identify with. And then lastly, those are the 4 factors, but then lastly, you can either be assertive or turbulent. Which one are you? Let's place that into your self-portrait. Take a few moments, bring it all together, get a holistic picture of who you are as a person and how understanding the different aspects of yourself will help nurture your soul. Take one last look at it. Hopefully it's given you some clarity, some understanding of yourself, and again, some understanding of those around you and how to engage with them. I hope you found this task as helpful as I have, and I really look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another activity in nurturing our souls.